Okay, here's the deal. I'm at the Atlanta airport for the night, and I am hungry. However, every restaurant is either closed and or ridiculously expensive, and all I have in my bag was a raisin bagel, some wheat thins, and a variety of hot sauces from different restaurants in my trusty backpack here. So, I went on an endeavor. I figured, when else? Why else do I have these sauces in my backpack? So, I used them all on my bagel, and here are the results. They may surprise you. So I started out with a little classic hot sauce from Taco Bell, the classic hot flavor variety. Um, I actually only had hot and Diablo for this experiment, regrettably. But I first I first used that, and it was all right. Well, first the bagel by itself is okay, a little bit stale, but it's a good bagel. Then I put this hot sauce on it, and it tasted pretty good. I was actually surprised by how not bad it tasted. I don't think I'll switch to always eating bagels with hot sauce, but it was a nice first step into this experiment. Next, I broke out my Diablo sauce. I had a little bit of that, and I was it again was good. It was definitely spicier, and I did have more of it on this next bite. However, it was after kind of retasting both of them and looking back, it seemed like Diablo had more flavor, but if you look closely at the ingredients here, you won't actually be able to tell at all what they say. But the first ingredients in Diablo sauce are water, tomato paste, and vinegar. The first few ingredients in the hot sauce are water, jalapeno peppers, and then tomato paste and vinegar. So, hot sauce had more flavor of jalapeno, and the Diablo sauce had more sauce of like spices, kind of. And after tasting it again and kind of thinking more about the flavor, I prefer the hot sauce with the bagel. It's a big difference. However, then a surprise contender comes in. Across the way, on that little table thing over there, I find, lucky me, some Panda Express chili sauce, the perfect addition to my experiment. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this just blew it out of the water. This stuff is well, I would go as far to say the best hot sauce for your bagel. So next time you're looking for hot sauce for your bagel, look no further than Panda Express, I guess. Um, then I thought, like, hey, we gotta look at it from a different side of it. Maybe hot sauce isn't the best thing to put on your bagel. So I I went to the only other thing I had in my bag, some lemon juice. This I was well, this is like totally liquid, so it's kind of hard to handle, but as it suggests, it's lemon juice. It's from concentrate, and it has some like sodium stuff in it, and lemon oil to keep it fresh or whatever. I would imagine, but that was very good. Above the hot sauces, I would recommend the lemon juice with the bagel. It is a strange flavor, but it is a delicious flavor. Um, and that now I'm wondering something. So I'm gonna cut the video. I'll be right back. Okay, I think this will be interesting. After some meditation and thought, I put everything on the last bit of the bottom half of the bagel. So so since I thought that recording each reaction individually to the flavors would be boring, I thought might as well expedite the process, correct? And put all the flavors in one little bite, and give you all the reactions at once. So Ah, yeah, it's a little hot. The bagel kind. Ooh, yeah, now it's hidden. Yeah, you can still taste that Panda Express sauce. That's still the highlight. The hot and the Diablo kind of mixed together. The lemon juice adds a nice complement that kind of went throughout the whole bagel, kind of affected the whole flavor. Again, lemon sauce was the winner of this one. So actually, that wasn't half bad. I like, I thought it'd be weird, but maybe at least trying bagels with salsa in the future would be a interesting experiment. So now, here's another one. I'll be right. Okay, we're back, and this will be the last little experiment that we'll do. So you might have noticed in the beginning that there was a package of wheat thins. Now, the was not just to be left sitting there. That is also part of my meal. So I've consolidated the I put hot sauce on the wheat thins. So as you can see here, this is my setup. We have wait, let me get yeah. So here we have a control. This is really hard to angle with the inward facing camera, but here we have the control group, the control wheat thin. Here we have the hot. This is really confusing. Okay, here we have the hot wheat thin, the Diablo wheat thin. Each of these just has a dab of the corresponding sauce. The Panda Express chili sauce wheat thin, and the lemon juice wheat thin. Now, since I thought might as well go, might as well finish this experiment with all I've got, I also included a bagel wheat thin. So I will be tasting all of these. This shouldn't take as long as the bagel one. So I will be doing that live in front of you. So without further ado, let's have a little taste test. First off is the control wheat thin. Tastes like a wheat thin. No. There's salt, there's wheat, it's thin. So I'm kind of going for a Dorito flavor here. We're going to see how close we can get to Doritos. So here is the hot sauce wheat thin, the Taco Bell hot wheat thin. Let's see how it tastes. Okay. It's kind of, the spiciness is kind of negated. It kind of kicks in a bit later, but something about the wheat thin just made it not hot at all. I had a good amount on there, so I don't think it was not having enough. Oh, now it's heating up a bit in there, but it's still not too noticeable. Let me change how I'm holding this. Now the Diablo wheat thin. Let's. Okay, that tasted like it could be a generic finger food. You know, if the Diablo sauce was left to soak into the wheat thin, perhaps it would taste good. I don't freaking know. The Panda Express chili sauce wheat thin. As you can see, I didn't point this out earlier. The sauce is chunkier because it has like real bits of chili peppers in it instead of just tomato paste and vinegar. So let's. I'm sorry, I'm clearing my palate, my mouth. Actually, yeah. Okay. Here we go. That's some good spice. It is hotter than the last ones. Yeah, that's actually. That's the first time it's back to punch. Gonna get some water. This is without any hot sauces. Palate cleansed, more or less. And now for the sweeter side of things, here is the lemon juice wheat thin. The lemon juice has soaked through the wheat thin. Hopefully there's enough lemon juice to be able to notice the flavor. Yep, it tastes like lemons. That's about all I can say about it. Tastes like lemons. Now, the bagel wheat thin. I have a suspicion that I know what this will taste like a piece of bagel balanced on top of a wheat thin. But who knows? Could surprise me. Could be the best thing I've ever tasted. So let's go. Yeah, it tastes like a bagel on top of a wheat thin. See ya.